What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Friday, November 10th. Now, in today's video, we're going to be covering 4 gaming altcoins. These altcoins we've actually covered on our channel before, but over the past month that has gone by, these tokens have literally skyrocketed in their price. And there's a reason why we covered these tokens, is because we want our viewers to understand the potential gains that they can have. So if you saw our last video, you will be up substantially from those actual investments. Now keep in mind, when we cover these tokens, when we review the tokens, do not just go aping into these tokens. You have to do your own financial research on this, your own due diligence. Just don't go investing in it because I'm saying you have to invest in it. I'm just here to educate you on the progression of these tokens. So I'm going to cover these 4 tokens, and I cannot wait to share with them because you have to stick around to the very end. There is a token right now that's dominating, and I definitely think I need to understand why it's dominating, and you need to watch this video. So be sure to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So right now, the gaming altcoin market is actually quite up a bit in the green, but there's specifically 4 altcoins that are definitely doing quite well over the past month. Let's cover the very first altcoin. Now that gaming altcoin is called Decimated. Ticker symbol DIO. Now what's great about this is that last time we covered this actual market cap of this collection, it was around 5 to 6 million. It's gone up to 10 million in its market cap. Now if you look at the price of this, you can see that right now we're still pretty low since 2020, but guys, it's 2024. A lot can happen since then. Now if you look over the past 7 days, look how much has gone up. And if you look over the past month, like we talked about, when we last covered this actual token, it was around 0.008 cents. It's gone substantially up to around 0.02 cents. We got rid of 0, and it's up 405%. That's absolutely astonishing. So if you invested in this token when we made our last video, which I'll put a link on the upper right hand side, you will be up 408%. How crazy is that? Now the token supply is only roughly around 1 billion, which is actually pretty decent for a token of a game. Now the market cap for the fully diluted is around 26 million, so a little bit more upside. We have some VC still invested in this, probably not going to take their profit in just yet because they're kind of down in terms of their initial investment. So they're probably going to wait for the next bull market for cryptocurrency. Now, why are people investing in this token? Well, if you think about it, they've actually consistently updated the community on the developments behind the scenes. So recently, they got involved with an AI unit installed into the actual software of the actual game. So what does that actually mean? So basically, this little guy right here, or the AI software that's helping this character think for itself, literally adds something to the atmosphere of Decimated, meaning you are not just playing some other human, but you're now playing against a computer-generated AI unit. So this thing can think for itself, hunt you down, and it makes things really exciting once you're playing on this one-to-one or even multiplayer atmosphere. And also, if you consider that now, they're not just developing AI within the system, but also they're creating consistently atmospheric value. So what does that actually mean? So they consistently always tell you what updates there are around vehicles, land masses, buildings, but also atmosphere as well. Now, if I fast forward here, you can see that there's a city right here. Now that city is kind of a cyberpunk city. That's where all the wealthy characters, that's where basically the characters live in a really safe hub. And then outside of that city is basically there's a wall that separates the inside and then the outskirts. So the outskirts is kind of where, you know, outlaws and rebels, you know, crazy trade deals happen, and also abandoned cities and vehicles and whatever you can find. So that's why this game has the potential to be something completely different. And really, I think that the token's heavily undervalued. So if you consider that right now it's around 0.02 cents, I still think it's a great deal in my personal opinion. But again, you have to do your own financial research. Now, with that said, we have to talk about the next token, and that is Star Atlas. Again, over the past month, like I mentioned before in our last video, it used to be down around 0.002 cents roughly. Now it's up 0.003 cents. So in the past month, 137% increase. This is a lot bigger than most bigger altcoins such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. These are massive gains within a month. Now, if you look at the market cap, it's around 48 million with a fully diluted market cap around 121 million. Now, keep in mind, now this token supply is quite large, around 36 billion tokens. Now, why is that? Well, it's an in-game currency token. There's no supply and demand here. But here's the thing that I want to share with everybody and why I think this can still potentially pump. That's because this game is not listed on Coinbase. This token has not been listed on Coinbase. So when it does get listed on Coinbase, whenever that does happen, it will be substantially growing for the token supply, and people want to buy this token. And what's great about it is that this game, this company, this team, the reason why I think this game is going to do really well is because it's built on Unreal Engine 5, but the team is substantial. Like, they've consistently built the greatest atmospheres in space, in land, the characters themselves, and also they introduced something called play to own instead of play to earn or play for free. It's play to own. And so basically their whole mantra, the whole idea is you're playing so that you can own digital assets such as vehicles, skins, weapons, maybe even like worlds, who knows? But that's what's great, is that sooner or later those are going to become NFTs, and those NFTs you can resell for higher values. And that's what's great about the gaming market. The in real life gaming market in Web 2 doesn't allow you to have these capabilities, but in Web 3 it does. So that's what's great about Star Atlas, and why I think even this token price is a micro cap and can still do really, really well. Now the next token I want to talk about is something that is listed on Coinbase, and that is Big Time. Now what we saw with this token when it was listed on Coinbase is that it went from literally here to around 0.001 cents roughly, and it pumped all the way up to around 0.30 cents. That's crazy. But again, like I mentioned last video, it went down in price. We expected that because, again, there's a lot more VCs invested in this project, roughly $812 million if you look at the fully diluted market cap, when their market cap is really just $31 million. So there's a lot more big companies such as Coinbase Ventures and Animoca Brands are invested in this actual token and this actual game. They weren't originally planning on having a token, but this is what's happening. And over the past month, ladies and gentlemen, up 199%. How crazy is that? So that's why I think this token supply can actually do really well. And just like Star Atlas has a really, really big supply, right? So keep in mind, this is something that I don't think people should, just deter away from. I think you should really watch this token. Plus, we've actually had some gameplay on our channel regarding Gameplay Ellie. So Ellie is also a gamer who's really just covered the game. If you haven't seen that video, you have to click a link on the upper right hand side to understand how great this game is. The user interface, the UX around this is absolutely exciting, and as you can tell, this game isn't going anywhere. I've seen so much gameplay out there regarding this game. The fact that Ellie has done a great job of performing in this is absolutely substantial, and why I think the Big Time token is completely undervalued at this current price point, even right now. Again, we aren't seeing big money happening invested in all these altcoins just yet, but you know what game is really doing well right now? This is why you stuck around to the very end of the video, and that is regarding the illuvium token. The illuvium token is around $96 at the time of this recording. Remember when we covered this token in our last video a month ago? Well, guess what? It's up 144%. When that price was reviewed, we covered this around $40. That's crazy. So we're more than 2x from this actual token. So right now, if you look at the market cap, it's around 360 million. Now that is larger than any of the other games that we actually just talked about before. And even the fully diluted market cap is actually a lot higher than most of the other games that we just covered. But here's the thing. If you look at the all-time high price, it was roughly almost close to around $2,000. So you look at here, around $94, this token is heavily undervalued. When you look at the market cap, where was this actual token? Well, if you look at the market cap, it's roughly around almost $1 billion. That's why you saw the token price go so high. But here's the difference between this token and all the other tokens. It's the total supply of tokens. Around 7.8 million in terms of total supply, but in the max supply, around 9.6 tokens. Now, if you know or maybe understand why the token supply is very different, please leave a comment down below, because I do not personally know. But keep in mind, this is absolutely great. This is a supply and demand issue. This literally only has a few million of these tokens compared to the other tokens that have either hundreds of millions or even billions of tokens. This one only has a few million. So this is a supply and demand issue. Now, when you look at the game itself, this is why it's pumping substantially. It's because illuvium is now going to be downloaded on Epic Games Store. So you can actually whitelist yourself, but people can have early access to play this actual game. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be able to earn Ethereum, because back in the day when this game first came out, it was called Play for ETH. So basically you can play the game and earn ETH, but it was still in development and it wasn't really available for everybody. But now, sooner or later, you're going to actually release the game on Epic Games Store and you can actually download it. And this is what the game is actually going to look like. Now, it's not just just like this platform where you get to play. It's actually an open universe. So you can actually walk around, explore this land. You can travel and meet other characters and battle people spontaneously in different areas. And all these different characters are NFTs. So if you win, maybe you can earn some Ethereum. Who knows? Maybe there's a native token like illuvium that you can win, or maybe you can actually win these assets of these creatures and sell them on the secondary market. Okay, so you've seen my 4 favorite tokens. Yes, in our last video, we covered all these tokens and now they're all up substantially. Now, in my personal opinion, as a conclusion and statement regarding all these tokens, they're absolutely all undervalued. Again, I'm letting you know what the potential gains you could have, but please just don't go investing because I'm saying it. You have to be informed and educated. And now that you are, what are you gonna do? Now, gaming altcoins are very low in the market cap. Only in the hundreds of millions mostly, but all the gaming altcoins I've covered are roughly around, you know, the top 50 of these actual altcoin markets within cryptocurrencies. So make sure if you look at these different currencies, if it has a low market cap, there's higher risk. If it has a higher market cap, it may have less risk. So keep that in mind. You have to do your research regarding all this, and I want to cover more gaming altcoins. And if you want me to cover any of these gaming altcoins on our channel, please leave a comment down below and I will read them and I will do my research. So guys and girls, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you seen, like what you heard, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls, both buy and sell orders, both NFTs and cryptocurrencies, especially around gaming altcoins. Until then, see you guys and girls next time.